Hello and welcome to Bread of Life, a daily devotional program which each week features a different area pastor. Our speaker for this week is Pastor Adam Soderberg of Hartford.
One of the most difficult issues we have to deal with in life is the reality of illness or disability. We are looking at that this week on the Bread of Life, using the story of the man born blind in John chapter 9. We ran out of time yesterday as I was sharing with you the story of a man named Worth Noyes. Worth had Alzheimer's disease, and the last few years of his life were difficult for him and his wife, Sarah. It was heartbreaking for Sarah, and she used to ask me regularly, why doesn't God just take him? He's had a good life. Why must he go on? I was at a loss for words, and I too began to wonder, why, God, why not bring him home? Then one day, when I was visiting Worth, in came Sarah. It was not the assignment she wanted, but she came every day. She cheerfully greeted the staff and then came to sit with me and Worth. When I saw how the staff looked at Sarah, it hit me. Sarah was living out a promise she had made, not just to her husband, but to God. A promise to have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, until death do us part. The staff at the nursing home saw this promise in action. Every single day they witnessed firsthand this woman of God honor her husband and her vow. I have no way of knowing how many people who watched her were at the same time struggling in their own marriages. How many people were so close to calling it quits. And then they see Sarah every single day, and instead said to themselves, maybe we can work it out. Perhaps I can try a little harder. I don't know, but Jesus does. What I do know is this: I absolutely believe God used Worth's illness and the love and devotion of his wife, Sarah, as a testimony about marriage, faith, and commitment. And it glorified God. Surely neither Worth or his beloved wife wanted their assignments. Who would choose one such as this? I'd rather face Pharaoh with a stick and tell him to let my people go, like Moses. I'd rather face 135,000 Midianite 300 men, like Gideon. I don't want an assignment like Worth's or Sarah's or the man born blind. And yet Jesus was clear. The man was born blind so the power of God could be seen in him. No matter what you may be going through, you can do the same. You can glorify God, even in your illness. It may not be the assignment you would have chosen, but Jesus says in John 9:4, we must quickly carry out the tasks assigned us by the one who sent us. God calls us to serve him in different ways at different times in our lives and for different reasons. Sometimes we don't know what our assignment is. Sometimes we think we're just looking for a story when, like my friend Sarah Noyes, we are the story. Maybe that's why, we're out of time for today, but please join me tomorrow as we conclude our time together here on the Bread of Life, 104.9 WIHS.
You've been listening to Pastor Adam Soderberg of Hartford, and this has been Bread of Life, a program to encourage you from God's Word.